Hey, my name's Katie and welcome to my channel. So I'm starting a channel. I'm an entrepreneur and I'm the type of person that all my life I've had big ideas, big dreams. Uh, I love all kinds of different industry as far as business, always creative. And I started my own band. I had a corporation involved with it, managing it, all the back end operations and stuff. I started my own business. I ran other people's businesses, coming up with ideas, marketing projects, and social media for projects and stuff of that nature. You get the point. So all my life, I've done a lot of work. I've always gotten so far, and then something always got in the way, or something went wrong. I made mistakes. So here I am now, contemplating everything that I've done up until this day, because now I'm gearing up and getting ready to make it all happen again. I think I have one last effort inside of me. I have to muster up all the energy that I have left, and I'm going to give it another go to make something happen and to be successful and to meet a goal. So every time I've created something, once I get to the point where I'm so fascinated that what I wanted to create actually came to fruition, I never had a plan for what to do with it. Like where did I want it to go? What did I expect to get from it other than make it exist? It's very important in life when you're a creator, or when you're an entrepreneur, you're trying to make something happen, or a dreamer even, to dream further than just, you have to see it, you have to project it, you have to put it out there into the universe. You have to make it so that it comes back to you, right? But I only ever dream to a certain point, and then when the time comes for, okay, now what? I never really had a plan for the future. This, I think, came to be one of my biggest mistakes and where I went wrong. I had this idea to do something, and then when it started to actually happen and it started to come true, I was so satisfied with that. And then, of course, things got in the way, relationships, blah, blah. Being a woman and being an entrepreneur and a dreamer, is a mother, it's a friend. I mean, so many things could possibly get in the way. Also, your health. You have health issues. This could become a major problem if you don't have the proper backup or things set up for yourself. And I ran into just about all of these problems. All of them. Put them all in a basket. That's what happened. So anyway, so this time around, I've been depressed. I'm just gonna be an open book. I decided I want to create this kind of support system for that. So that it exists for me and for you. Together, we can make things happen, because that's how you get strength. Strength is in numbers. Just like, how when somebody's going through a thing and they ask everyone on social media to pray for them, and to think of them, and to put those thoughts out there into the world, into the universe. That energy is so important. That stuff is so powerful. It's what makes the world go round, right? Somebody has a thought, plants a seed, an idea, and just other people, other souls, other energy getting involved. It just makes it so much more powerful. And so that's what I'm looking to do here now with you. to have that force behind me. I'm going to take risks. So I lost everything because I got sick, and I also had some bad relationships and people around me that weren't supportive, and just a lot of stuff that I'll get into later as we go, because it's a long story. I've done so many things in my life. I've done great things. I've done incredible things. And then I've had so many bad things also happen to me. And I've started from scratch. And so I'm going to start again from scratch here. I'm going to take you with me on a journey. So all you entrepreneurs out there, all you women who think that you can't, or you don't know how, I would love to inspire other people to make some dreams come true. Running out of time, right? Time is money. So anyway, so that being said, as we go along, you'll get to know me. I'll tell more and more stories about my past, and together I'm hoping to rebuild, and I'm hoping to take you on this journey with me. I think it'll be great to have that energy behind me, support, kind of person that I need to have, like that I need to be responsible for something, like to be held accountable. It's terrible to say, but like I became so depressed. I got sick 3 years ago. I lost everything that I worked so hard for so many reasons, and I got really depressed and withdrawn, which is so unlike me, because I'm very outgoing, very motivated, but I'm very sensitive. As much as I hustle and bustle and I act like I got it all, like that, whatever, and I try to be strong for everyone, I am very sensitive, and most people like me are the same. We're all talk and whatever, but sticks and stones, they hurt my bones. When I got hurt and I lost everything, I got sick, physically sick, and then came the mentally sick. Like I just fell apart, and it was too much for me to handle all at once. I was in a bad relationship, my business, my health, everything started to crumble. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I was seeing doctors and doctors and doctors, and nobody really knew what was going on. And I kept having these horrible episodes. And the business that I was in at the time was with pets. I had a dog grooming salon, high-end luxury spa and retail, and couldn't physically handle the work like I was. I felt something happening to me. I started having also anxiety attacks, really bad anxiety, so bad that I was ending up in the ER. I couldn't breathe. I felt like I was having a heart attack. It was just terrible. Oh my gosh, it was terrible. And being that I was always a very strong person and I was always in great health, I mean, it was just strange how it happened. So really a lot of people didn't even believe me when I was, I don't know what they thought, if I was just being dramatic or something, or they just didn't think it was a big deal. Maybe that's what it was. And I got very disappointed, and I got very withdrawn, and I actually was living in New York City. That's where I grew up, born and raised, my whole life. I never thought I would leave, but I left. I left because I was so hurt and disappointed. So I left, and now I live in St. Louis. I've been in St. Louis for 3 years, and it's not for me. I'm done being depressed. I'm over it. I'm sick of myself, actually. I'm sick of being sick of it. Like I'm just tired of being tired, and I can't continue like this. Which, if you're an entrepreneur, and then you know that there's only so much sitting still a true entrepreneur can do. People who dream. It never stops. Some people only dream when they're sleeping. We dream when we're awake. We dream when we're sleeping. We dream 24/7. So there's no relief from it. if you feel like your dreams are being blocked or put on hold, or you just stop dreaming for some reason, it's torture. It is. It's really it's like mental torture. So there's no way you can be happy. You can't have anybody even come into your life or be a part of it, because you just are, a disaster. You're miserable. Nobody wants to be around a person like that. That's what I've been kind of hibernating here in St. Louis for like 3 years, trying to figure out really what's my next move, what's going on with my health, where am I going, like how far can I go? Is my health going to allow me to continue? Is it over? Am I going to die? So many questions. So who's going to take care of my pets? Like that was another big giant thing for me. Ah, ah, ah. It was crazy. But I think I'm at a place now where I'm feeling good, because enough is enough. Like I said, if you truly are this way, if this is who you are, it will come back and it won't stop gnawing and nagging at you. So that's where I'm at now. And one of the major things that I just didn't even realize when I got sick and all this happened and everything, now I have like a big time major focus on real estate. That's my end goal. I never have an end goal. Like I do something, but what do I set myself up? I never set myself up. This is a big, big, big mistake. I was a woman. I never really was raised that way. I grew up in the 70s and 80s, and 90s. And I wasn't raised to think like that I had to be responsible for my own future. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't even, I was also raised to think that I can do anything that I want. Anything I set my mind to. I never had my mother never put restrictions on me because I was female. Not when it comes to that. I don't know. I just never thought about it. I don't know what the reason is. We'll have our therapy sessions, I'm sure, as we go along. So many things. I've had an incredible life, and I feel almost sad that I don't have all this documented, because I forget so much stuff. I think there's something going on in the world, because this whole, like, everybody's getting dementia and whatnot and this and that, and it's just weird. Like, I remember when old people used to tell thousands of stories. They were the storytellers. They remembered everything, and all of a sudden now we can't remember shit. So I joke around with my best friend, and we always talk about how we have to create a memory room, and in this room we're going to document all the stuff that we remember as best we can, the people, our memories with them, this, that, and the other thing, and we're going to just put it in this room, so that as we get old and we forget things, we can remind them. We can go in this room and remind ourselves. Well, my room is going to be my YouTube, and that's how I'm going to do it. This is where all my memories are going to start, right here, right now. Whatever I can remember, we're going to go through it, and all my new memories to come, I'm hoping to have that for later. And I'm hoping to have a lot of subscribers who join me on my journey. And I'm hoping to influence a lot of people that are like me, that need this little push. And I'm gonna recreate my life once again. And this is the last time. And this time I'm gonna think out a whole plan. I'm going to get it done. And I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know what I'm going to do either. I haven't figured all that out yet. And one of my major problems that I noticed that I've been doing in the past 3 years is procrastination. This is like a brand new, horrible, I mean, I used to just procrastinate things that I didn't want to do, like, cleaning and whatever, errands that you don't want to do. But now it's become like, I've become an overthinking nightmare. I overthink everything so much, because somewhere along the line, I lost trust for my own ideas. Could you imagine losing trust in your own ideas and what you know how to do? It's terrible. So I have to stop. And I'm hoping that because I will have created this channel to help motivate me as I motivate you, I hope. Together, we can bounce off each other. So if I tell you, because that's the kind of person that I am. So like I got stuff done and I never thought twice. When I had an idea or I had to do something and get things done or make it happen, buy a house to raise my kid in, this, that, I did whatever it took to get those things done because I had other people relying on me. And that's something that is missing right now from my life, is that I only have myself to rely on and myself that I'm responsible for. So I don't really feel that fire. I don't feel that like heavy motivation that, oh my God, my son needs to eat and my son needs the best and I have to give my son all this stuff and and I don't need anybody else to help me with this. I have to do it myself. So my son is grown and thank God he's doing well and he doesn't need anything from me. That doesn't mean that can't change. And I would love to be in a position to give him whatever he needs. That's not like a major motivation for me. So every day that I've been sitting in St. Louis trying to figure out what I'm going to do, should I do it here? Do I like it here? I've never been anywhere else but New York City my whole life. I've never even thought to be anywhere else. But for a minute, I needed to get my head together and I needed to not be around anybody and I just needed to wallow in my own stuff mentally and I've done it. And so now I want to get out of it. I'm done doing it because I'm not getting anywhere. I was hoping that, and I know that it will because I like a challenge. So this is me creating this channel to challenge myself. Because now I'm telling you all, this is what I'm going to do. And I know that you all will be watching. And so I have to get it done. And that is what I hope people out there will get a lot of information from this and it'll be helpful. Or even if it's just, some good entertainment, that's good. That's good. That works for me too. So basically, I just want to let you know that this is going to be a great journey. I hope you take it with me. Please subscribe to my channel down there below. You know how to do it. Smash that like button. You ring that bell, then you'll be the first to see all my new videos as they come. And I can't wait to take this journey and see where it leads us. So that's my challenge. That's what I'm doing. The beginning is getting out of St. Louis. Where to go? I do not know. Where should I go? First things first, I think I'm going to check out Florida and see what's going on down south. I always love the beach. I love the ocean. I'm still in that mood. I want to create a different life for myself other than the one that I had before. I want a new adventure. So we're going to head out to Florida and first stop, Orlando. Disney World. Yes. 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 Going to visit a friend in Orlando and see if I like it. And we're going to drive around to a couple of cities and see if that's where I want to live. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. Why am I pointing at you? Anyway, my name's Katie. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Please subscribe and hit that bell.